Good afternoon, Dr. Mark, Cedar Springs Chiropractic Ancaster. It's our Restore to More Minute. We're into November. This is our immune system month. And today I'd like to talk about a comment that I get from dozens of my clients. And that comment is, Dr. Mark, I don't know why, but when I get adjusted, I just feel way better and I don't get sick as much. So on the topic of immune system, I want to really try to address a complicated topic to answer why do chiropractic adjustments, especially regular adjustments, boost your immune system and make you get sick less often. So it's a two-part answer and it's a little complicated, so bear with me. The first part is really to answer the question, why do people get sick in the first place? And to answer that, the simple answer is stress. But a more complicated answer is we have to understand how stress affects our body and our immune system. And so I like to use an analogy of a circus act where there is a man putting a plate on a stick and spinning it, and then he's doing that to 2, 5, 10 plates. And that's really what our lives are like, in that when we are busy, we actually start spinning a plate here, we run over there, and as we add more plates to our life, the stress increases. And that plate could be that you have to work 8 hours a day. It could be that you have to drive an hour to and from work each day. It could be that you're having a dysfunctional relationship in your family and the worry about that is on your mind. It could be that you have 50 pounds of extra weight to lose and your nutrition stinks. Could be that you're not exercising. Could be that you just had your mother pass away and you're mourning the loss of that person. And all of these things I'm talking about are literally plates that we have to keep spinning. And so the reason we get sick is that everybody has a breaking point. And what's a breaking point? Where we just add one more plate or two more plates and all of a sudden we don't just drop one plate, all the 20 plates come crashing down. And that's when our body can't adapt anymore. In that situation, the stress hormones are very high, cortisol, adrenaline, but what also happens is our feel-good hormones naturally drop off, serotonin, dopamine. And so the big reason we get sick is that our body is in what we call a high stress mode, and this is called fight or flight. So that's really the first answer. The next question becomes, how does chiropractic reduce that stress and boost your immune system? So the big answer is that spinal misalignments that go on in your spine cause physical pressure and inflammatory chemical pressure in your spine. That irritant makes your brain say crisis, stress, fight or flight. And it literally starts to suppress your immunity because your body goes from a rest and digest to a fight or flight response. So removing those spinal misalignments, your weekly adjustment, whatever you're doing, removes that stress and your whole body relaxes. The rest and digest goes up. The second part to that question is the research shows very dramatically that an adjustment increases the attack dog cells in your blood that fight off viruses, bacteria, and infections. So there's a general increase in that general immune response. So for those two reasons, getting regular adjustments absolutely improves your immunity. I'm Dr. Mark. Have a great week.